a lot of strange games happened on this map. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah,
But go ahead with your intro.
Yes, so now I do want to say welcome, guys. We are here. It is going to be game number 3 of the finals of the second TQ qualifier for the TQ Invitational. I actually haven't said anything about the TQ Invitational yet. The TQ Invitational is a really cool tournament. It's a $125 prize pool, possibly more coming, where we invite 16 pros to play up against 16 people that qualify through the tournaments. I can no longer say that it's 16 amateurs going up against 16 pros because REQPhilibird is definitely a pro. He's on REQPhilibird Gaming, very skillful guy, and we do have FXOSheth, Killer, a bunch of other guys that are going to be, Anti-Mage is going to be in it, Ganon, Starlife, amazing players in the TQ Invitational. These guys are going to be in it. It's going to be awesome. I'm TQ Xander, and along with me is the co-caster that is
NYQ Bonk. Hi guys, and I was wondering real quick, are you guys having Response play in the Invitational?
Response decided not to go into it. I gave him an invite, but he's not going to play in it.
Oh, well that's sad. I haven't seen a lot out of that guy recently.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to him a little bit, but it hasn't been much lately. I don't really know what's going up with him. I know he's trying to get into the GSL house, I believe. So he
wow.
Yeah, so he might be focusing on practicing and doing all that stuff and not really competing. I don't really.
That's cool.
Yeah. Now, okay, but anyway, guys, FXOSheth and Terranuapart are really good players. We've seen some cool games out of them, and this was a loser's pick map. Terranuapart did actually lose the last game to FXOSheth in a very cool game on Lost Temple. Definitely check that out. It's going to be on youtube.com/XanderFeverSC. It's honestly a game that just shows you crisis management. That's really the only way to put it. FXOSheth did a great job of just putting on opposing pressure, not doing stupid things, and he ended up pulling out a win where it was almost looking like he could not win at some points. It's definitely looking troublesome.
Oh yeah, definitely. He has a very amazing drop style play that is horrifying for any Protoss player to deal with. He drops in several locations at once with small groups of units and just tries to take out your economy, which is, again, really interesting that Terranuapart picked this map knowing that REQ loves to drop so much. I mean, this is a great map for anything, anything in the sky.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean, this is the possibly one of 2 or 3 maps that you can actually float a factory off into the main base of your opponent and it might not get seen.
Yeah, definitely. This is one of the few maps you can float a command center into their base and turn it into a planetary.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay, that reminds me of TL Ownage. Please tell me you saw TL Ownage.
I did not.
Okay, you have to look this up. It was from the from Day 9's countdown party. And if you go, it's my only favorited video on youtube.com/XanderFeverSC. Watch it. It's TLO being absolutely hilarious in his placement matches.
That's awesome. I will have to check that out.
Yeah. One of them was a double
like
planetary fortress.
Nice. I saw Day 9 did a daily where someone actually did that build. They built a planetary fortress in the person's natural and then floated their command center over and turned that into a planetary fortress.
Nice.
And so the Protoss tried to leave his base, go to his natural, and just found another planetary waiting for him. It was pretty amazing.
That is awesome. Alright, and now we're actually seeing a 4-gate coming out of Terranuapart in this game.
Oh, wow.
Which I'm not surprised about.
No, not at all, actually. Especially, REQ does this weird Hellion drop play that doesn't give him a lot of units at the beginning. And yeah, it looks like REQ's going to go for the same build again, so this may really take him by surprise. Although he's going to get this Hellion, and he's probably going to be able to scout this in plenty of time.
Yeah, I think that's what the main purpose of this first Hellion is really just to be able to see exactly what's going to happen with your opponent's mindset. And yeah, he goes in and just sees all the gateways, and how he's going to respond. There it is, an immediate second bunker is getting placed down. He'll probably end up pulling off the third bunker too, so he's really going to try and be safe as he knows that if he can defend this, he should be fairly okay with the game, but he cancels the second bunker that he's building.
Well, yeah, Terranuapart actually wasted a round of warp bins trying to deal with this, well, not wasted, but he had to deal with that Hellion, so he used his first round of warp bins in his main, and that's actually going to give REQPhilibird more time to set up a defense for himself. That could actually be crucial in who wins this game.
Yeah, so now, okay, so now he's putting out a supply depot. He's going to try and prevent the Zealots around, but there we go. These Stalkers that try to push up are not going to be able to do anything in their small numbers. But we do have a lot more units streaming in. Terranuapart does have 1 sentry out, but it's not going to doesn't have a Guardian Shield yet.
No. He also is putting his proxy pylon really far back. He could definitely move that up.
Oh, yeah.
REQPhilibird is actually going to go for a small drop, although this could be devastating when Terranuapart is focusing only on the front of REQ's base.
Yeah, what Philibird needs to do, is he's doing exactly right now. He's pulling down some SCVs. He's going to be able to do some repairing. If he can just repair while his drop kills almost all the probes here, he should be okay. But there it is. We have a bunch of Marines and Hellions, Marines and one Hellion just destroying all of these probes. Look at this, the kill count, 5, 2,
Oh wow,
2,
at the same time,
2.
Terranuapart is definitely pushing up. Killed all the bunkers, all the SCVs have been pulled. Although he doesn't get another force field to trap those SCVs outside of the base. I would have loved to see that. But wow, REQPhilibird killed all of Terranuapart's probes. He has absolutely nothing now.
Yeah, Philibird has this game. It's going to be really, really ugly to see what Terranuapart's going to try and do to get back in this. But really, it's Philibird's.
Definitely. Terranuapart does not even have the money to make another probe, so the one on gas is all he has. The last of his forces are being dealt with here.
Yeah,
that was kind of an awkwardly executed 4-gate. I think he could have done that a bit better.
Yeah, so that's GG. So
I don't think that's Terranuapart's natural. I don't think he really does that very often. I think the game he just played in really rattled him because he did not know how to handle the drop, so then he decided to do a very basic Protoss strategy in his next game.
Yeah, so it'll be curious to see what he decides to follow up with in the next game. That's really something I'm looking forward to.